Bully World, what is going on today? We're going to be talking about backyard ear cropping and vet ear cropping. Where should you go? Is it safe? Should you trust it? Should you do it? Alright, look guys, so let's talk. Should you even do it? First of all, why do people get their dogs ears cropped? Here I got these are both two new dogs that I just added to the camp. One of them is a game daughter. He was bred for a pocket female. I got a micro female. The other one is a red swag daughter. They're both micros. One is a little bit of the color stop, but they're both micros. I'm really looking forward to seeing what I get out of these dogs. They're going to be super fire, guys. You guys got to watch what I do with them. They're both going to be doing Merle breeding. One of them is a cryptic Merle, so this will be the first registered cryptic Merle to a Merle breeding. Watch what I do with them, guys. It's going to be super fire, man. They're both going to Merle studs. But look guys, I got a pretty girl here, the taller one, she's got her ears cropped. The other one's name is Cena. Cena does not have her ears cropped. Why do people do it? People get these dogs' ears cropped because preferences, you know. Some people like it. It's almost like when you go get your haircut. You like getting a haircut, you like a certain style. People like the way the dogs look, you know. Whether you take offense to it or not, that's up to you, you know. It's people's choices, it's their animals. The dogs are done under anesthesia, so they don't feel a single thing, man. It's like when you go get your ears done. If that scares you, well, let it scare you. But alright, look guys, vet. What are the pros of going to the vet? You're a lot safer route. You know, you go to the vet, you're on a lot safer route. The vet might charge you a little bit more. What do the vets normally charge? From $500 to $2,000 for one dog getting his ears cropped. So the price range is hella crazy, guys. But I will say this, you're a lot safer. Why? They're using the professional correct amount of anesthesia. They got your dog under oxygen to help him out. If anything goes wrong while your dog is under anesthesia, I'm sure they can help him out. The chances of helping your dog survive are a lot higher than if you go to a backyard breeder. But what are the cons from a vet? If you ask me, I've taken a lot of dogs to the vets to get their ears done. What happens when you take them to the vet, you ask for a certain ear crop. Hey, let me get my ears like this. You show them a picture, they give you something completely different. I've had vets tell me that they don't cut the drum off of the ear because they don't like they think it's a little bit too harsh on them. Bro, come on, man. You already cutting the fucking ear, so why would you not cut off the drum, man? You already doing it. Stop thinking about animal cruelty, man. You already cutting off the whole ear. Why? What's the difference gonna make between the drum and not? What is the drum? It's a tiny little piece of ear that's hanging off, man. It's just like leaving the load. You know, it's like you're already cutting the ear, so why not go the whole 9 yards or 10 yards, whatever you want to call it, you know? But that's it, man. Those are a few cons from the vet, you know. The vet's not really gonna do exactly what you tell them. They always got some little whole shit. You go to a hood guy out in the hood, you know, you tell him, hey, let me get my ears cropped like this. The guy's gonna try his best to do that, you know. But those are some pros, you know. The guy's gonna try his best to get exactly what you want, you know. As backyard breeders, some backyard breeders do this, you know. They're hood guys. You can find them. If you've been around the bull game for a while, you know what I'm talking about. But those hood guys, what are the cons? Is that sometimes they don't know what they're doing, you know. So make sure you're going to a reputable person, you know, person that's got a background to it. Check their resume. As crazy as it sounds, guys, it's like if you're around the hood guys, you're gonna find them, man. And if you're a person that's got that vibe that you look kind of like a snitch, you're never gonna find them. They don't want to be seen, you know. They don't want to be around the snitch people. Why? Because people can throw them under the bus. You know, they're doing this to try and help you out, but they're also not going to allow just anybody into their home. Why? Because if you look like a snitch, what happens when you cut a dog's ears from a person that looks like a snitch? As soon as they see that something looks kind of wrong, and in their mind, they're going to think it's wrong because they didn't go to the vet, so they're already going to be freaking out. The dog starts scabbing up, something a little crazy starts going on. First thing they do is they call the cops, hey, this guy messed up my dog, I want to sue him. You know, on some whole shit. So that's why they don't want to be seen by the people that got the little snitch spot. So if you got that snitch spot, don't even try this. But if you know where I'm coming from, and you want to get your dog's ears cropped, you want to go for a cheaper route, they charge anywhere from $50 to $250. That's where you can find it in the hood, you know. But again, like I said, make sure you're finding somebody who's reputable check out some of the photos if they got photos of the crops they've done before, and make sure that they're giving the correct anesthesia. You know, how do you do that? Just word of mouth, man. People will tell you about it. Word of mouth. Is it illegal? Probably, man. Do I do it? No. I take all my dogs to the vet, but I have seen it done, man, on accident. So, I'll tell you guys a story. My uncle, man, when I was a kid, I was 15 years old. Man, and we had a dog. His name's Charlie. So Charlie was a little pit bull. He was actually pretty short. He might have been a bully, man. This was years ago, man. I was 15 years old. I was a kid. And we're out in California. My uncle, which is now in Mexico, but he was like, hey Henry, go get Charlie, we're gonna pop his ears. I was like, what? That was my pet. You know, that was my pet. So I'm like freaking out, man. I don't want to cut my pet's ears. No, that's my pet. And he's like, go get Charlie. But then again, my uncle's that kind of uncle that if you don't listen to him, he's gonna call you a pussy. He's gonna call you a bitch. And you don't want to be called that, you know. You don't want to be seen like the bitch nephew to him. You know, you want to be a little tougher. So I had to toughen up, grab my nuts, and go get Charlie, man. So I go and I grab Charlie. Guys, this guy did not give it any anesthesia. I'm 15 years old. I'm scared as fuck, man. And he's like, all right, you're going to hold him and I'm going to cut him. This guy grabs some scissors, man. The scissors are used to cut chicken. And with no anesthesia, he said, hold him down and do not let him go, Henry. My uncle's a scary man, man. And I'm a little kid. I'm still really short. 15 years old. My last growth spurt had not kicked in yet. So I'm really short. I'm a little ass kid, probably weigh like 90 or 60 pounds, man. And he's like, grab Charlie. So I grab Charlie, man, and I'm holding the motherfucker down, man. My uncle starts cutting his ears with raw. No anesthesia, nothing, man. The dog starts screaming like crazy. My uncle's like, hold him down, Henry, hold him down. And I'm like, holding the motherfucker down, and Charlie's moving. Guys, Charlie was big as fuck, man. At 3 months old, Charlie was about the size of my fucking micros, man. And I'm a little kid trying to hold this big ass dog down. I accidentally let go. Charlie bites the shit out of me. Charlie cracked on himself. And my uncle's like, hold him, Henry, hold him. Don't let him go, don't let him go. Now I'm freaking out, man. I'm like, oh shit. So I grab a hold of his head, hold his mouth so he doesn't bite me again. And my uncle did it, man. The crop actually turned out looking alright, man. Like I said, this was out in California years ago. My uncle's now in Mexico. But you know what? At the end of the day, guys, what do I take from this? Situations like this help you grow some fucking balls, man. Thanks to situations like that, I'm not afraid anymore. So if I'm ever in a situation, like for example, you gotta skin a goat. You know, out here in Kentucky, people do it all the time. You know, they kill their own goats and sheep and they eat them. You know, if you're a hunter, you know what I'm talking about. You know, sometimes you gotta skin these animals. It's like skinning a cow or something. Situations like this are gonna help you not be afraid of situations like that. Why is this helpful? This is helpful because as a man, guys, you are supposed to be able to do stuff like this and not be afraid, man. If you are a man and you got a family, you are a provider. And if you're never in a situation where you got to provide for your family, and let's say for some weird reason you end up stuck somewhere and you got to kill an animal, are you going to be afraid, or are you going to do it because this is the way you're going to feed your family? If you cannot build up the courage to do that and skin the animal and fucking cut its throat by yourself, if you can't build up the courage to do that, then I'm sorry, man, but you're just a bitch, man. But I will say this, there is a good thing to it, man. There is ways to build it up, man. Build up your courage. How? By doing it, man. Get out of your comfort zone and do it. You know, fucking go hang out with some country boys that hunt animals, skin a fucking goat, rip this goat all by yourself. Believe me, you'll feel a lot better about yourself. And this actually helps build up the man who you are supposed to be. You know, we're supposed to be providers and take care of our families. And these are certain ways, man. I understand some people think it's animal cruelty. But you guys gotta understand, these people, man, that do this, do not do it for a bad reason. They do it because they are looking for a way out of the hood. They're looking for money, just like we all are. Not all of us got our parents to go back to and say, hey mom, hey pops, let me borrow some money. Some guys gotta do what they gotta do, man. They're not doing it to try and harm the animal. They're looking for ways out of the hood, man. And these bullies can provide thousands of dollars for them to get out of the hood and have to avoid doing these things, and they will. You know, that's what they're gonna do. You know, they're gonna do whatever it takes. So I'm not here to judge them. You know, you shouldn't either, because you don't have no idea where these people come from, man. You gotta respect that, man. But they're doing whatever it takes to come out of the hood, guys. And And like I said, man, in a way, I'm thankful for it, man. I thank God for situations like that where my uncle raised me to be in a tough spot. My pops, everybody, you know, I'm thankful. I thank God for them because thanks to situations like this, I have the courage to do what it takes to take care of my family. But now let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what I mean. So this is Cena, guys. Cena's a little shy. She doesn't know who I am yet. She's a little shy, but she's got her full ears. Look. The benefits of cutting the ears, guys, what you could get is when you cut the dog's ears, it's gonna make their head look bigger. So it's gonna make their head look a lot better, man. Those are the reasons. Me personally, that's why I like the ear crops. Now, what style to go for? The style to go for, it depends on the dog's face. So I've noticed that dogs with longer snouts, like Cena's got, she's got a longer, skinnier snout. They usually look better with taller, longer ears. When you go too short on these dogs with the longer snout, it makes their face look really long and it looks kind of weird. So you almost want to give them that Doberman kind of style. Not as long as a Doberman, but definitely that longer style. Now dogs with shorter snouts, you can go with shorter ears. Longer snouts, longer ears. Shorter snouts, shorter ears. So this is Cena. She is a game daughter. This came off of a pocket female. She's a beautiful female. Building up some weight right now. We're gonna breed her to a Merle and expecting some super fire shit. Watch what we do, man. But this is Cena. Now let me show you guys another one. This is Pretty Girl. Pretty Girl's a little bit on the taller side. She's a little bit on the taller micros, but she still can't produce micros and nanos. Why? Because she comes from 2 micro parents that also have nanos in their blood. So depending on what you breed them to, they'll throw out. You know, she is a cryptic Merle. Pretty Girl is a rich swag god or time soldier girl. So the pedigree is super fire. I went back and got this female, guys, because I was running short on females, and I'm trying to get more Merles. So I got a whole bunch of more Merles coming. This is a cryptic Merle, guys. This will be the first cryptic Merle being bred to a Merle. I ain't never seen nobody do this, guys. So I'm really looking forward to it. Again, guys, this is all about facing your fears. Everybody say don't do it. I'm gonna do it. And watch what we do, man. Watch what we do. You can only find out if you're doing it. You gotta stop being scared. So I'm gonna bring this female to a Merle, and we're gonna get something real crazy. Just watch. But check out her ear crop, guys. What is the drum? The part I was talking about that I bet don't want to cut. Hey, Ying. Ying's trying to get my attention. So the drum is this part here. Some vets don't like cutting it because they say it's too much. But you already cut it in the ear, man. Might as well cut the drum off. But look, she doesn't have a long snout like the other female does. It's not as compact as I prefer them, but it is not as long. So she gets to go for like a medium crop. Shorter crops are dogs like King with that really round head. Those dogs look best with the shorter crops. You know, dogs like King. But let's get some free stack practice while we're at it, man. I gotta get some photos of this girl soon. But yeah, guys, this is Pretty Girl. She is cryptic Merle. I will be breeding her to a Merle, and I expect some crazy fire shit off of this, man. Like I said, wait, stick around, and watch what we do, man. We're gonna get some crazy breeds coming soon. We got a whole bunch of Merles and a whole bunch of cutters. I'm breeding some black studs, and a bunch of my females are Merles. The cutters gonna come. These lilacs produce chocolate, they produce lilac, they produce blue, depending on what you breed them to. So I got a whole lot of Merles coming and a whole bunch of cutters. So now, guys, to conclude this video, backyard breeders compared to a vet, who should you go to? Should you trust a backyard breeder? The vet's more trustable, you know. So I recommend going to a vet. But if you happen to find a backyard breeder or just a hood guy that does it, study them, man. I'm not saying be afraid of it. Study them, make sure that they're doing the right crops, they're getting everything right, make sure they're giving your dog anesthesia, make sure they're stitching them up correctly, and if they seem trustworthy, then run with it, you know. You will save yourself some money, especially if you got a whole litter, you need the whole litter crop. Do not be afraid. Don't be out here snitching people, man. Respect the game, you know. If you pay somebody, if you go into a hood, expect that some things could go wrong. So if some things go wrong, you can't be a little hoe and go snitching out, you know. You gotta respect the game, man. This is how it is. We are men. We're not out here snitching. We leave that to the females. And again, guys, this is Bully Kings Henry. We've got a whole bunch of Merle puppies coming soon. A whole bunch of fire breeds. Gotta stick around. I've been looking forward to share those puppies with you. And if you guys got any questions, comments, or ideas, put them down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys. Bully Kings, baby.